So it's been quite some time since I have been able to make a vlog on YouTube, but so many things have been happening in my life, and sometimes you just get a little short on time. You don't have the ability to do all the things that you want to do. I'm out here looking like a real true blood, so whoop to the bangers. Okay, I'm not a blood. But it's good for me to finally sit down and just make a video to just give you guys an update of everything that's been happening. I want to get more in depth on my blogs, as I want to really start teaching a lot more. And I've said this before, I want to start teaching a lot more, just get back into the realm of content, right? And for a minute, for like a couple of months, I was getting kind of like stagnant in my personal life, but I was also a little bit stagnant in terms of making my content as well. I kind of got away from that notion and understanding that I am the content. I am the content, and I need to be documenting myself, and not in a way where I'm, going out and trying to make content. I am the content, right? Just documenting my behind the scenes, or just documenting my everyday life, or just documenting my gaming journey or my entrepreneurship journey. Just getting in the space of documenting me, right? Because I am the content, and that's something that you guys should be doing as well. If you watching this video, you should be documenting you too, because you are the content, and people want to watch you and see you and be a part of what you have going on, right? So yeah, so I wanted to just take a little bit of time out and really tell you guys that yes, I'm going to really start focusing on my YouTube and really start talking about just the stuff that I go through, right? Because everybody's human, we're all human, you're human, and it's good to do things that resonates and that's relatable, you know what I mean? Because shit is hard. Shit is just hard, right? We living in a crazy ass world. Like, you got school shootings, and you got, we still kind of starting to get back outside from COVID. The last 2 years have been COVID filled, right? And it's just been a crazy time, y'all. So real quick, one of the main things that I've really been working on is my structure, and just kind of getting into a routine, because that, my friends, has been my struggle for quite some time. I haven't really felt like I've really had any type of a structure or routine since I actually graduated from college. And I graduated from college such a long time ago, and I've just really felt like I just haven't had the structure that I needed to really go to another level. Not that I haven't been going to other levels or elevating with Futures First Game and with my marketing company, and also with Lock Nation. Lock Nation is starting to really take off, especially after the hair show that I went to. I'll tell you guys about that in a little bit. But yeah, like, my main thing has just been getting a structure, getting a routine, and figuring out what works for me, and not relying on work so much to help me, right? Give you guys a story real quick. Back in 2015, I was engaged, and that didn't work out, right? So to kind of deal with my emotions and the things that I was going through, I use entrepreneurship as that crutch, right? So even all the way up until now, and I'm not messed up or anything, I've definitely done a lot of work around healing and making sure I understand what went wrong and what I needed to do for my own self internally. But I really just used entrepreneurship as a crutch, and I still do that to this day. I use entrepreneurship as a crutch, where if I'm feeling some type of way about something, I'm sad, or I'm upset, or whatever, right? Any negative feeling that you can put there, I feel like I need to work harder, or I want to work harder, or I want to just dive deep into work. And that might not necessarily be the right way to go about things. So definitely making a change around that, and being intentional about making a change around that. Being a lot more emotionally intelligent, because, you know, we just live in a crazy world, and being able to be emotionally intelligent, um, doing my absolute best to be empathetic to somebody else, and to be able to just understand better, and hoping that they understand me better, but just being in a space to understand Malcolm better. You know, what are the things I need to do to fucking relax? Like, I feel like I don't know how to relax, and I've been doing what I can to find those things to help me relax. Um, you know, it's just, you know, making grown up decisions. I know I'm kind of in that space where it's like, hey, I need to build a family. I need to build a family. You know, I play around on Instagram, Toxic Malcolm, right? But at the end of the day, you know, I'm kind of understanding why, you know, it's important to be settled, you know, and creating that family dynamic for yourself. It's so important. It's so important. You know, I'm just realizing things differently, and I'm seeing things differently. So I'm trying to respond to a lot of things differently. I don't want to use entrepreneurship as my crutch anymore. I want to be able to find the things that help me relax. I want to be able to, you know, just elevate and be a better man. You know, like I said, emotional intelligence is a real thing. That's a real thing that I've been working on, for others and for myself as well. Um, just being in a space to make better decisions. I feel like there are moments when I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. And I want to put myself in a position where I can find some mentor, or, you know, and people have been presenting themselves to me, you know, and being, you know, that entity for me, you know, like a mentor, just somebody I could talk to just try to figure out, you know, because I have a lot of growing pains as an entrepreneur, as a growing entrepreneur, and things are just elevating so quickly. You know, I just want to be in that space where I'm making good decisions and I'm putting people in the right positions, right? So, you know, a lot of those people have been coming my way, and I want to make sure I utilize them not the wrong way, the right way. I want to make sure my relationships are intact. Keeping your relationships intact is difficult, especially when your time is minimal. Um, you know, it's just the things that we go through as we are growing as people in life. And I've made decisions where this is where I'm at. And I don't regret any of my decisions in the least bit. But I say this, I didn't know that my decisions would put me in positions where it would be a lot of good stuff, but man, the cons is just like, shit, it's hard, it's tough, it's hard to get through things. But anyway, that's that. Been definitely working on myself a lot. The gaming company is popping. Futures First Gaming is jumping. I'm so happy and so thankful that we created this company. I could sit and play video games all day, and that's my job. That's crazy, right? I could sit and play video games all day, and that's my job. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're here to help people. You know, I don't want to just sit and play video games all day. Although I could. And make sure you follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. Malcolm Lock sells on my gaming page, so make sure you follow me. But we just recently came back from the CECC. I forget what the acronym stands for, but it was a huge collegiate tournament in Atlanta recently, and man, it was jumping, opened my eyes to a lot of things, the front end and the back end of what large scale gaming tournaments look like. So that was super duper dope. And we just made a partnership with Wilmington University. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that we created this company and then we make a partnership with a university so that, you know, we can build pathways and give kids that look like me that didn't even think that this shit existed. We're in a position to give them like career choices and pathways through video games, dog. Through video games, dog. So that's crazy. Well, it's not crazy, but that's crazy. So Futures First Gaming, shout out to Steve-O, shout out to New Diddy, shout out to everybody who helps us complete the mission for Futures First Gaming, and I love it. I love it. Influencers Lab, the marketing company's going real good, and Lock Nation really is starting to move. About a month ago, from the time that I'm doing this actual video, I had the opportunity to be a vendor at the World Natural Hair Show by Talia Wajid, and man, I was like a little mini celebrity in there, and that type of energy I just never had before. I just never received before. It was so many people that was walking around the show, been following Lock Nation for such a long time, and been wanting to work with me, and just just a lot of big energy, a lot of big energy that was being had at the World Natural Hair Show. So we made a lot of great connections with a lot of great people and a lot of great companies, and looking to move forward with a lot of these companies in the next coming months because of what we're building with Lock Nation. And man, I just never felt that energy before. So I want to definitely keep that energy alive, definitely keep that energy going, and create something that will really make an impact. I really want to create things around me that make an impact with Futures First Gaming, with my marketing company, with Lock Nation. I really want to bring value to people's lives, and not just so many people say like, oh, I want to bring value to people's lives, but how are you doing that? How are you bringing value to people's lives? And I've really taken some time to figure out what it is that I can do within my own little world and with my own little things that I like to bring impactful value to people's lives, right? Like not just value, but impactful value. Like, can you make money with me? Can I employ you, or can I put you in a position to make money, or potentially do something great? Like, that's the type of impactful value. Can I do something for you, or have something to help you, I don't know, take your family to a whole nother level, take you to a whole nother level? Like, that's the type of impactful value I'm talking about. And it might not just be a financial thing, although I hope it is financial, but spiritual, mental, emotional. Like, I feel like I have these people around me, and I want to be able to utilize these people around me in order to, like I said, have that impactful value. I want to have that impactful value. So I like this. This is kind of like therapy for me. I like doing this. I want to talk to you guys a lot more often. I want to, teach a lot more. Just talk to you guys about my journey, and hoping that you guys can be with me as I travel along this crazy journey of Malcolm. I was feeling like my personal life was a little stagnant, so I wanted to jumpstart that. Dealing with issues, my mom's dealing with a lot of issues with my daughter, trying to figure that out. And, I want to make sure that I'm happy too, right? Dealing with family as you're trying to build is difficult, right? I got nieces, I got a sister, my pops, just dealing with real life family stuff, everybody does. And I want to figure it out so my family can elevate, right? Because I want to elevate as a black man. I want to elevate as a black man. I want to build a black family. I want to, black wife, black kids, all that. So I'm just really trying to be intentional about figuring all this stuff out, getting my health in order, going to the doctors, paying attention to just things that I can do to make me feel better. Not that I've been feeling terrible, but I just want to feel better, have more energy, get out here and do more and be more and all that stuff. But yeah, this was good, being able to talk on video and getting this stuff out. Like I said, I want you guys to follow my journey, and if anything that I says resonates with you, tap in, talk to me. I'm available for now. That's what I always say. I'm available for now, or I'm accessible for now. So yeah, glad I could tap in for about 15 minutes. I've literally talked for 15 minutes. I probably could talk a lot longer, but I've literally talked for 15 minutes. Just getting back into the swing of things, getting back into, creating this content or documenting this content. So Yeah. Subscribe. Let's do it.